Hi, my name is Doreen Otabel. I'm currently studying MSc Economics. I'm from Ghana.
Hi, my name is Ashwin. I'm from Bangalore, India, and I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in economics along with data science.
I studied BA Economics and Finance at the University of Ghana.
My undergraduate was also in economics, which I pursued back in Pune, Maharashtra.
I chose Essex because it has a strong reputation for research and analytical skills, and I wanted to improve my analytical skills. I was also drawn to the program combining theory with practical aspects.
I always wanted to do a more technical degree as compared to a program in, let's say, management. So I was always drawn to economics. The reason I chose Essex in particular was there are few universities out there which consider economics as a cognate subject for data science, and this was the university which was giving me every module I wanted and exposure to both DS or data science topics as well as economics topics. So it was the best choice I could make at the time. So far I have had a very good time. I think I have enjoyed the pedagogy a lot.
I've actually enjoyed studying economics here at Essex. It's been challenging but rewarding. You are expected to contribute and read a variety of topics before coming to class.
I certainly like the way we are evaluated here. We are tested every week, which kind of keeps us on our toes and makes sure that everybody's familiar with all the topics being covered during classes.
So far, my favorite model has been monetary economics. It's applicable to our everyday lives, as in the policies that shape our everyday lives. Additionally, I've also been introduced to Python, which I believe is an essential skill to have.
My favorite module so far in Essex would have to be either behavioral economics or microeconomics. I have always liked microeconomics as a subject, but this was my first time pursuing behavioral economics, and it's great because I feel like it's the most easily applicable subject I'm studying. Like I can see examples of it in everyday life. 3 things I wish I had known before joining. The first one would be to definitely prepare beforehand for my lectures. It should go a little bit beyond just knowing what the reading lists are, because the pace of a one-year master specifically can be quite challenging.
I would say how quickly time flies. I would say that you would need to manage your time efficiently to find that balance between your academic and social life.
The second thing I wish I'd known would be, it's not exactly about my education here, but it's about the NI number, because that kind of held me back a little bit with my part-time job. I knew about it, but just the specifics, I think I could have done a little bit better there.
I would say how the lectures are approachable and welcoming and give you the platform to express your views.
The third would be to expect to walk a lot. I mean, I know it's a campus university, it's massive, sprawled out spaces, but I was not at least mentally prepared initially to be covering so much ground on foot.
The last one I would say is the resources available from the library, workshops, even the career service has actually helped me personally to navigate my career goal and what I actually want after my degree. One thing I've learned is actually public speaking. I would say that Essex has given me the confidence I didn't know I have. With the presentations, open discussions, and last semester I had the opportunity to give a talk to undergraduates who were contemplating on studying their master's degree also in economics. So I'd say, yeah, that gave me that push I needed, that confidence I needed.
The staff in the economics department have been extremely kind and welcoming.
Oh, the staff, they're very welcoming, approachable. I've had a good time here with the staff. They are always willing to help, always available.
They are not only approachable, but they're quick with their responses. So sometimes, I might be a little late with certain queries about my submissions or deadlines or overlapping classes, whatever it may be. I have always gotten a response quite immediately. I feel like they have been extremely helpful, and I feel quite comfortable around them.
After finishing my studies here at Essex, I would like to pursue a career in economic analysis.
I would like to pursue a career as a game economist. So that is what I would be mostly trying to target my research and all my efforts here.
The MSc Economics has given me a better foundation in economic theory. And for the practical aspect, I would say It has developed my skills in R and has introduced me to Python, which will help in my data analysis.
I think it is giving me enough exposure on two fronts. The first one is on the technical bit, where in subjects like microeconometrics and econometrics help me get familiar with the more technical aspects of the role which I want to pursue. Whereas other modules like machine learning in finance and data science for economics helps in the tool use aspect of it, wherein I get exposure to certain tools like R and Python, which are like quite ubiquitous in the industry, and helps me put to use what I am learning in the theoretical side of the subject. The advice I would have for budding economists or people who are planning to pursue economics as for their masters would be to be a little bit clear with what exactly it is that they want from the subject, because it is fairly broad. There are several aspects you must consider before choosing this as a subject.
The advice I give to someone studying economics is you always have to be curious about how the world works, because economics is practical. It's related to our everyday life, from jobs to inflation to government policies. So I would say you always have to be curious. You have to ask questions. You also have to be comfortable with numbers and data, so that you could link the theory you're learning to.
If you're considering a course in Essex, especially because there are so many options available and you can really make the program your own by picking and choosing the exact modules, it would be best to have meaningful insights about each and every one of them.